Hello, friends, and thank you for joining us for another video. My name is Barbara Jones, and I am your allergenity advisor. Today, we're talking Halloween. I want to share a quick little story about some traditions that we do in our family, having multiple food allergies during holidays or treats are typically given. This would also include Christmas and Valentine's, especially if you have children who are in school. This is a tip that you want to pay close attention to. When my children were younger, I made a personal decision not to celebrate Halloween as much, not traditionally, that is. It wasn't a good idea for my children and family because it was a time where you had a lot of people just doing some unscrupulous things to candy. It really stressed me out that there were lots of news reports of people doing things to taint candy. And so I made the personal decision before my food allergic son was born to not typically go out for trick-or-treating. Instead, what we would do is go to Halloween parties with trusted people that we knew, and we did candy exchanges there. And it just felt a lot safer to be amongst family and friends and do candy exchanges that way. So if you have food allergies and you want to choose to do something that's a little bit safer, try having a Halloween party, because in that case, you can control the food, you can control the candy that gets passed and shared. When I mention control, it's just in terms of making sure the food environment is safe for your food allergic child. Fast forward to my son being born. It's Halloween. We're trying to contemplate, do we want to go out with him? How do we manage having one child that is allergic to some things, one child that is not allergic to anything, and then one child that is allergic to everything? So we decided we would not go trick-or-treating. Instead, we chose a fun activity. So the story behind that is we decided not to go out and we stayed home. And while we were home, my kids were able to hear and see all the other kids in the neighborhood going trick-or-treating. And while we had established a tradition of not going trick-or-treating, they still felt left out, even though we hadn't gone for years. And that made me uncomfortable. I didn't like that they felt like they were missing something. So instead, the next year, I decided that we would implement a policy of never staying home on Halloween and always going out to do something fun. Bounce houses, trampoline parks, fun parks, or the movies. Just before families started heading out, we would head out, lights off, and we would go and celebrate and have a really, really good time. It didn't stop me from getting candy for my kids who could have candy. And for my son, I was able to give him treats and toys. It was a hit. They enjoyed it. We did a fun activity. We went out to dinner to a place that everybody loved, that was safe and we could enjoy. And by the time we got home, it would be, 8:30, 9 o'clock. They got to stay up late, past their bedtime. And it was just such an exciting thing for them. They looked forward to Halloween. And we put a spin on the traditional way of celebrating the holiday. Some people may feel that, this is completely unfair, but this is a way to include everybody in the family without letting anybody feel left out. Having food allergies can be tough. You can't stop other people from eating foods that they can have that you are allergic to. And depending on the severity of your food allergies, it just may not be a smart idea to participate in things that could really put your life at risk. So I hope that this helps, and I hope this idea can be shared. So please like, comment, and share this video to give someone else an idea of what to do for Halloween with food allergies.